It makes you lose a little bit of faith in humanity.
Next on Today in St. Louis Weekend Edition, widowed by gun violence, less than a year into marriage. A local woman shares her grief and reminds us that the victims and their families aren't the only ones experiencing loss.
It's a very nice start to the morning. Look at those nice colors, pretty clear outside. What it's like the rest of the day, and when we start to see temperatures even cooler than they are this morning.
Plus, go before they're gone. The festivals entering their final day, west and east of Big Muddy.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Well, would you look at that, Gary? Honestly, you really can't beat it. We're taking a live look at the Gateway Arch like we usually do on Sunday mornings. And the colors this morning are honestly just something to make you ooh and ah. Looks gorgeous out there. Thanks so much for joining us. It's Sunday, September 10th. I'm Sydney Stallworth. And guess who's in for Tracy Henson?
Yeah, good
Mr.
morning.
Gary Frank,
yeah,
how you doing?
hanging out. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Yeah, got some.
good.
Yeah, it's nice to, we're transitioning to those cooler mornings where some of these warmer beverages are, a little bit.
Yeah, more
not that I
appropriate.
switch. Yeah, not that I switch because I think cold coffee stinks. But
You do coffee year round.
year round, hot coffee year
Yeah.
round. Doesn't matter if it's 105, but it does taste a little better when it's cool outside.
Yeah.
And that's what we have. The windows are open. It's nice and pleasant, and minus the allergy aspect of things here and there. You're enjoying the morning. I think we're going to warm up a little bit more today as we look at a different view of those nice colors here downtown. We're in pretty good shape. We had the United States game last night. It was a nice night for that. And any outdoor activities. Let's look at this shot again because, like Sydney mentioned, these are probably the best colors that you're going to see over the next few hours. We'll see bright blue sky with temperatures that have stayed in the upper 50s and low 60s. And even as we look right now at Lambert, officially at 61 degrees, we got dew points in the mid 50s. It means it's not humid. So that's where it really feels good. Wind's pretty calm. That's what we would expect. I think we drop down maybe into the upper 50s. And there's some spots that have cooled down nicely. Off to our northwest, there's more cloud cover. You'll notice a trend as those storms get closer to us. They fizzle out, and any cloud cover does the same thing. We've got dry air not only at the surface, but we've got a northerly breeze. So that's going to keep us less humid over the next few days. This afternoon, I do expect we're in the low to mid 80s. Pretty nice conditions, all things considered, and close to average, where we should be when things will change and what it's like for the next 7 days ahead.
All right, thank you so much, Gary. This morning we have breaking news. All lanes of westbound Interstate 70 are shut down at Salisbury after a 3-vehicle crash. Our newsroom just got off the phone with the Real-Time Crime Center, who confirmed the crash is deadly. Now, MoDOT tells us it happened just before 4 a.m. We're going to continue working to learn more about this, and of course, we'll update you when the lanes are back open. Also this morning, a man is in the hospital in critical condition after a shooting in North St. Louis. It happened a little after 2 a.m. at the intersection of Jefferson and St. Louis Avenue. Right now, our team is working to learn what led up to this shooting and if police have any suspects. Also today, there is a candlelight vigil and balloon release for the 3 Ladue High School students killed in a car crash early Wednesday morning. It's this evening at 5 o'clock at Stacy Park in Olivet. GoFundMe campaigns have been started to cover funeral expenses for some of the families, and you can find those links in this story under the As Seen on TV section of our website. That's ksdk.com. This morning, a woman is searching for answers and justice for her husband's murder. He was shot and killed Thursday while on the job. Our Diamond Palmer sat down with his widow.
Less than a year ago, Krista Jones was celebrating her new marriage with Jesse Jones. But Thursday, she became a widow.
It makes you lose a little bit of faith in humanity.
Jones says her husband operated JJ's Towing and Recovery, and he'd done so since 2017. Thursday afternoon in the 5900 block of Hamilton Terrace in North St. Louis, Jesse was called to repossess a woman's car who was also in the process of moving. Jones describes the situation as her husband just trying to be a helping hand.
I said, well, come on, hop in. I'll drive you wherever we need to go, and then I'll help you unload. And that's what he did. And unfortunately, it was to his demise this time.
Jones knew something was wrong after Jesse quit answering his phone. The 45-year-old father was found shot in the left arm and was not breathing when police arrived. Saturday, the circuit attorney's office charged Dwayne Davis with first-degree murder, robbery, armed criminal action, and unlawful possession of a firearm.
The next and last time that I will ever see him will be to release him to the morgue so he will be cremated.
Through the pain of losing her husband and best friend, Jones is supported by family. She says she also hurts for the people on the other side of this tragedy.
We're not the only victims, and my heart goes out to them because, in a sense, they've lost something too.
Diamond Palmer, 5 on your side.
Jones tells 5 on your side she plans to reach out to the suspect's family because she understands that they're dealing with loss as well. Now, police ask anyone with any information to call the Homicide Division directly, and that number is 314-444-5371. Well, today is World Suicide Prevention Day, and the day is meant to draw attention to the issue, reduce stigma, and raise awareness of resources for those who are struggling. The statistics are sobering and sad. Globally, about 700,000 people take their own life each year. Right now, there's a new documentary called Wake Up, Stories from the Front Lines of Suicide Prevention, and 2 St. Louisans created the film after losing 2 classmates to suicide while studying at Mizzou. Wake Up is streaming right now on Amazon Prime, Apple TV, and YouTube. Now, if you or anyone you know is struggling with thoughts of suicide, you can always call the 988 Crisis Helpline for support and mental health resources. Let's get to our political headlines this morning. There's a new contender in Missouri's 2024 race for governor. State Senator Bill Eigel announced his campaign Friday night. He'll be on the ballot with Lieutenant Governor Mike Kehoe and Missouri Secretary of State Jay Ashcroft for the Republican primary. Governor Mike Parson has not officially endorsed any of them, but hinted he'd prefer someone who is not critical of his administration.
As governor, I want to make sure somebody's going to follow what we've built. We've built one heck of a foundation in this state.
Property taxes are out of control in this state. We ought to be having those kind of big red Republican victories here in the state of Missouri, but we're not, so we're missing the boat.
Right now, Missouri House Minority Leader Crystal Quaid is the only person running in the Democratic primary.